before almost finite. When I peeked inside, I did not see chalice or grail. God wasn't there in the darkness. The curtain tear. I already saw black ships ache the sky and flying moons scared children. The dusk blue breaks and the blue bottles laugh. The trees all fall and I hear collapse, but smile and nod and watch the dim sunset whilst the cocktails clash. Bleak glass domes make shivers in my peacock eye, and I am all Thumbelina. I died for you all. And if I took the time to take your time and sleep this time all the way home and watch the egg timers bubble and wink, there's a face behind a gun that sleeps behind the owl. The matinee is showing in town. Sunset, and we tumble into the cardboard. Sunset, dim birdsong, teethless sunset. Sunset, sunset. Sunset, the flowers smile. This autistic imperium, with paint and spick and span, is nihil reich. Whilst wine calls meat, my friend at tea time wonders at the weight of the armies that wait for gold and Caesar. Have face of beast, with lips of long love wasted in Trojan seas. I called God on the phone just yesterday and spoke to Breathface. He told me death arises for Bloodface, doctor without possibilities of crime. Let's call that pixie time, to make light of the shouting in my head. I want to have lunch with the umbrella ladies. I want to make love with the umbrella ladies who inhabit the stealing time. I got this from the night owl singing, policeman, policeman, is there anyone there? If the great Turkey's empire. Well, is that countdown, or just twinkle toes eating his face? Whilst the wicked incense batters the church outside the church, outside the church wall, and Bloodface waits. He's twisting time and selling sweets to sweethearts who have painted mountains for money. They sell their bodies to the ice cream queens, autistic imperium, who have arisen as a way of cutting the center out of this world. Christ made a dance which turned into a trance. 1,000 pickaxes are stored in Babylon. Destroyer, nihil reich, empty as the face. I see when I awake, with eyes as big as bugs. God made a nothing out of nothing. He called the swans to roost in the ruins of fast food lakes. And I say, like Lazarus, I arise in time for tea and toast, and judgment and all that stuff that rests in the land of Jack and Jill. Sudden the colours, and I see peace, not as a sword, but as a candle. My legs were like frogs in bubble green blisters. I was a dog or a calf, licking the Eucharist with my bride back leg. Tigress fibre blooming, shining like daffodils. The clouds scud along the wires, left-trailed hawk, moth-like your eyes, the tender antenna, and curious your face. But even song, whilst the dwarves offer big faces to clipped, cracked songs, dreaming of hey-ho, the old grey Mary's dead. She died in the pantry, whistling for dead Dixie. A black ship sucked her soul and took her to that good old time. Armageddon music, eclipsed by words. I woke up this morning, I woke up this morning, I woke up this morning with pieces on my mind. The huge tree bubbles in its arms on long processions. I kill the kings and cover the babies in soap paradise. A pure glass in the cactus smile of the Madonna of chandeliers. And I do believe, and I don't believe, and I do believe, and I don't believe in the ghosts of your eyes that call to me from trees. In the muddy distances, there's black ships in the sky, black ships in the sky, and black ships in my eye, black ships in my eye, and snakes borrowed from the sky. Like ships seen last year south of heaven, in their wake Pharaoh stares into the adamantine night and gives us a ghost and wraps it in gold. 1,000 years is nothing, 2,000 years still less, and it's shown that we're all pharaohs. In our hearts the double crown eats double portions, gobbles the soul whilst doing tricks for dead-eyed camels who are trotting blearily along. A highway made of bells, black ships of dark, unlatched with politeness that makes this frenzy at home that you call World War III, and I called it bullshit. There are liars who know they're liars, and the big pot boils with centuries of conspiracy, and cabbages and kings who have had their cake and ate it with another head parallel to the one they knew. It fed Big Moloch, pacified Azrael, and joyed up Samael, lucky Alakis, with a knack for cracking the heart of the party and killing the laughter with frosty fire. It's a mail time. The hoedown is heavy on Bumblebee Terrace. A frisky piskies sitting on toads, the godfish eating pies of eyes, and gills turn out corn wakes to clap their hands at the fiancés passing peas to those who have genitalized kingdom. This is not the cabbage patch. Get out and save your souls. There is too much to take from the bubbles that line the Milky Way with terror 14 years ago to this day. And Big Face has eaten Dustface. The Dustface barks back and the crow flies free. Who was that wasting twilight? Well, I hopscotch their eyes with lightning jack. Bloodface waits for me in the distance with his mother. It's time to see the Eucharist awaits, immaculate in incomprehensible paradox. The piping hot tea, the slaughtering giddy moons, the broken crown corroded with moths. How many horses were killed this year by human sick? The ponies are made into slaves for demons. I call them bone sledge. Equine motion murderer Christmas. What bound these together I saw at last as seven. His years as bred his teeth, as walls, his eyes, his colours. Oh, such beauty beyond what I dreamt. The black ships seem far away. I wait for the news and pray in my pajamas. The tongue face says to blood face, stop the ships, stop the ships. Their prows hover into view. They've gobbled the Pleiades before lunch, and this rage they will devour the sky. And Coptic cats will sleep in fear of the foam and froth that so hated the world they devoured, his only begotten son. Stop the ships, and stop the ships, and stop the ships. Hey.